Yeah, now everything is good, guys. Please respond.
Yes, sir, good.
Yeah. So anybody remember that in Spring, how we are configuring our bean dependency using @bean annotation? Na, come on, yeah. Bean
Yes,
annotation, right? Number of bean equal to
sir.
number of what? Bean
Number
configuration file, right? Number of method in the configuration file. Like this, we need to do, right? Like this, we need to do. So what we will do now, we will create one more configuration file, right? Inside this one. So new file. So com.config, right? Config, right? Config. Now here, what is that? App config. App config I'm taking, right? So if we want to make this class as a configuration class, what annotation we will apply?
Configuration.
@configuration, right? @configuration. Now this class will become what? Configuration class. After then what we will do it now, guys? What we will do it now?
Create one method.
Yeah.
Create one method.
Yeah, we will create one method, right? That method will be public sampler. What is that? Sampler. What
Sampler
the yeah, we will take as a what? Sampler, right? Sampler. Import brave sampler. Okay, sampler, right? Sampler. So now always sampler, right? It's having two property. Always sampler I'm taking, right? So it will return what? Return 1 minute. I'll show this property, implementation property, right? Just I'm opening this. This one is there now. Yeah, so it's having what is that? Always sampler and what is that? Never sampler, right? I will tell what is the meaning. Only two properties are there. See, always sampler, and what is that? Never sampler. Never sampler, right? Never sampler means we are disabling what is that? Data should not store in the Zipkin sampler right? If we will disable, then what is that? Our Zipkin UI cannot able to read the data, right? If we are enabling means what? The data will store in the what? Sampler memory. And what will happen now? It will expose the data to whom? Zipkin server, right? Come on. Clear, guys?
Yes, Ravi.
So fine now, guys. So here what? That is the meaning of what? Sampler, right? So here what we will take it now? We need to expose the data, right? So what we will do it now? Return what is that? Sampler dot what? Sampler dot always, right? Always I need to expose our data, right? I need to expose our data. Fine now, guys. So after then, but how we can make this method as a bean method? We need to apply it bean. Yeah, we need to apply the bean. So I'm not going to use what is that? Fin client, load balancer client. So what I'm going to do now, we will take directly what is that? Directly I'm taking the REST template. So we need to create the REST template object also now. Come on.
Yes.
So I'm taking what is that? Public REST template RT, right? RT. Now what I'm doing now, I'm returning what? New REST template, right? New REST template. If we want to make this REST template as what? Bean class, then what we will do it now? @bean annotation we will apply, right? Now fine, guys. Now come here, right? Now come here. I want to use that what? I want to use what? Logging activity, right? Logging activity in our application. Now come in that explanation only. What I said that at the time of explanation. See, our practical is going on based on our what? Image diagram only, guys. So yes, now login line is there na. How we can implement our logging activity? We need log4j na. Come on, to implement in our logging support. So what? Yeah. So what we will do it now? We will make the private static final logger dot what? Logger dot what?
Get
Log.
logger.
Logger dot log equal to what is that? Logger factory. We will write logger.
Logger
Logger.
factory dot get logger. Why this dot log?
Sorry.
Dot
Oh,
log.
yeah. Sorry.
Logger factory dot get logger.
Yeah. Logger factory dot what? Dot get
Get
logger. In that, what we will do it now? We will take the class
one
name
rest controller dot.
dot
Yeah.
class, right?
Dot.
Now
Yes, sir.
Control Shift O.
SL4J last one.
Fine. Okay, very good. So now after then what we will do it now? We will make the auto wire with what? Auto wire with what? We need to use the REST template to make the request to one microservices to another microservices, right? So what we will do it now? We will make
Yes,
this
sir.
one as a what? Private REST template.
RT
REST
semicolon
template
auto configuration.
RT, right?
RT. Yes, sir.
RT, and what we will do it now? Here we will make as
Auto
a what?
wire.
Auto wire. We will make it this one as what? Auto wire. Fine now guys. So after then what we will do it now? We will write one HTTP method, right? HTTP method. So what I'm going to do now? I'm just taking what? One HTTP method. So what is that? Our method now? Public string so a I'm taking, right? So a and return, what is that? Returning what? Just returning from service service one from service one from service one some messages we will return, right? Some messages we will return first, but what we will do it now? First we will implement our logging activity. So what I'm taking, log dot info I'm taking, right?
Info.
Log dot info. Inside that,
Yes,
just
sir.
what entered into service one, right? Entered into service one. After then what we will do it now? After then what we will do it now? After then we will take the just series. How? Log line 1 and a log line 2, right? Come on.
Yes, Ravi.
Okay, now come here.
Enter
So
and exit.
yeah, copy the same only. In the same only we need first what is log line 1 and log line 2 now. So what I'm going to do now? I'm here. What is that? Back to, just I'm writing what is that? Back to what is that? Back to service, right? Service, and the data will come as what? Dynamically. Now 1 minute, right? Here what we will do it now? We will call another microservices now. We will call another
Yes,
RT dot, what we will do it now? RT dot, what is that? Get object get for object, right? Get for object
yes,
method is there, right? Yeah, get for object.
Yes.
Get for object, right? So just assume that we will decide it. What is that? http colon double slash
localhost colon
colon
8082
8082 slash
and
so b we will take, right? So b method we will take in that, right?
okay, Ravi.
After then what? This one here, what is that? Add the responsible string dot class. After then what? This one is returning one string data na?
Yes, Ravi.
String message, right? And this message we will take here. This message we will take here, and this message only we will, what we will do it now? We will return it. Right? So now fine. Our one, what is that? Our one controller is ready. Now come in the another application now. Come inside the another application. So what we will do it now? This app configure is the same for all project, right? So what I'm going to do now, come here. Now this one, right click.
Create one folder.
Yeah.
Package.
com.rk.app config. Just inside that what? Just paste that.
Paste.
Yeah. Now app config always, and okay, yeah, fine. I said that right at the side. I said that sampler means what is that? Zipkin for every, right? Everyone. So we took na Zipkin client dependency in every microservices. People are remembered. Sleuth and Zipkin dependency we took for every microservices. People are remembered or not?
Yes, Ravi.
Only one person is giving the response. What about others?
Yes, about Zipkin.
Yeah. So now fine, guys.
Call will be rejoined, right? It's automatically going to mute.
Yeah, okay. So fine, guys. Okay, so now fine. So here what? The same, right? The same things only. So we need same configuration in all microservices na. So now fine, guys. Okay,
Yes,
so here what we will do it now? Just what we will do it now? Controller also, I'm copying the controller also from here. Just I will change the name. Now class com.rk. What is the controller name? Okay. Second controller. Second controller. Okay, two controller. Now finish it. Inside that, what we will do it now? Just come inside this one. Here already we wrote na microservices. So copy the same things only. We will modify it. Right? Now paste it. Right? So here what we will do it now? Just these things. Okay. Okay. So here second controller is there now. Make this one as a what? Second controller. Now this one is fine.
Ravi, at that controller we will apply or not?
Are good observation. Why not? Without at the rate rest controller we can't, right? So good observation.
Okay.
At the rate rest controller we will apply at the rate rest controller. Without rest controller there is no possibility.
And file one also.
Rest controller, right? Okay, now come here. So here what we will do it now? Here what we will do it now? In the second rest controller, we will make some changes, right? So in the logging activity, yeah, RT, and what is that? Here what is that? What will be there? Enter into a service 2 here. Service 2, right? So here this one, here this one will call as what? C, right? And this one will make we will make as what? B, right? Because previously this one is what? B na. Yeah, so because
port number also,
yeah,
port number will also change.
Port number we already changed. Yeah, here we will change it. Here we will change it.
Who will call the 3?
Yeah, so this one will call C, and this one will call what? C.
8083, I think. 8083.
So after then what is that? Back to what? Here what? Back to service what? Back to service 2. back to service 2, right? Here we will make the back to service 1. We are not writing, yeah, back to service 1, right?
Yes, sir.
Here back to service 2. That is fine, right? Now here what is that? Returning service 2, right?
From
Here
service
make
two.
this one as what? Returning service 2. Now this controller also ready now. Now we will write last one. We will write what? Last one, right? Last one. So in the last one we don't need what? We know we don't need our, no, we need it because we need to enable it now. Controller we don't need, right? So now copy the configuration, copy our configuration. Now this is the third application we wrote controller also. Oh, whatever things we need to do in the second, we did in the third application only. What we will do it now, just copy. One minute. Copy and copy paste inside this one, right? After then what we will do it now, controller we wrote now here, copy that controller, paste inside.
And change the name.
Yeah, we will change it. We will change it. So configuration is ready, right? Configuration is ready. That is the fine. Now this one is also right. Controller here.
3.
So this one is a second application, right? This is a second, means what? 2. This is everything is fine here, but we need to change here in this
Here
application.
we
We
change
need
the name.
where here it is fine. In this application, this one is fine.
Maybe
Here
two controllers.
here we need to change it now. Inside
Yes,
this
this
one,
one.
here we don't
Yeah.
need, right? Here we don't need this REST template. Here we don't need REST template in the last application, right? Now come inside the,
Rename.
yeah, come inside that what? Come inside that last one. Come inside that
3
last one.
controllers.
Yeah. So here what we will do it now? Here what we will do it now? Here 2 is there na? Sorry. Here
Yeah,
we,
3 controllers.
yeah, here we will change it this one as a what? Third. 3.
3. THRW.
Same thing we will take here. But how we can change it directly? It's not changing na?
Rename. Factor.
Rename only.
3 factorial.
Yeah.
3 factors. Paste.
3. Okay. It's changed, right? Okay. Third controller. Now here RT. Here what we will do it now?
No need. Paste template.
Service, right? Service, just take this one as what? Third, right? And this one we don't need. This one we don't need. After then what is log information? Log information from the, what we will do it now? Just remove the message, and what we will get it now? Here what is the third, right? Here back to service third, right? Or leaving, just make this one as what? Leaving. Leaving from what? Service 3, right? Leaving from service 3 and returning from the, what is that? returning here. Just what we will do it now. From service service 3, right? From service 3. Okay, from service 3. Okay, this one will return. This is the last class, right? This is the last
Remove
microservice.
rest template.
Yeah, no need this one also. No need this one also. So this one is what? C, right? This one will be C. This one will be C now. Fine. Okay, so now everything is ready now, guys. Okay, everything is ready now. So now come in C. This is the C now. C is running in which port number? C is running in which port number now?
8083.
8083, right? Now come in the second
2.
application. Come inside the second application. Open the controller.
Change the port number.
Open the controller now.
8083.
8083, right?
83.
So C
Yes,
only
Ravi.
there, right? 3 na? What is that method? So
Yes,
C.
Ravi.
The method is correct, right?
Yes, Ravi.
Shoshi. Okay, good. Okay, now everything is good, guys. Okay, now our application is ready now. Our application is ready now. So first what we will do it now? First what we will do it now? First we will run our what? First we will run our Zipkin server, right? First we will run our what? Zipkin server. So now what I'm doing now? Where our Zipkin server? Zipkin server is here only, right? Now come here. Here what? CMD. What is the command? Java hyphen jar. Just control, just tab only. Then that like jar file name will come. Enter it. So our Zipkin server is started, right?
Started.
Yeah.
Yes, Ravi.
Our Zipkin server is started now. Come on the browser, just refresh once. Now we are getting this one, right? This is our Zipkin dashboard, right? GUI dashboard. Now what we will do it now? What we will do it now?
We will run first application. First microservice. First microservice we will run.
First we will run what? Let's run any microservices, but let's run first last one. Right click, run our microservices last. Yeah. My app 2, right? What is that? Okay. So now last microservices is ready to run. Now running now. 2nd microservices is ready now, running now. Now what we will do it now? Let's run this microservices. Yeah, my third microservices also running now, guys. Okay, now let's run first microservices. Now first microservices also running now, right? Every microservices is running now, guys. Come on.
Yeah, it's right.
Now
Yes.
now next what we will do it now? Come inside that log. 2 log file is generated or not? People please respond it. So
yes, Ravi. One is the common.
see
One is one separate.
what I said in the explanation. Two what is that? 2 log file we will generate in our application, right? I said na. So first, what
Yes,
is
sir.
that? This
Yes,
one
sir.
and this one, right? Two log file is generated
Yeah.
or not?
Yes, sir, it's created.
Yes, Ravi.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now if you open that, the all logs will be there inside these files. Okay, so now fine guys. Okay, so next what we will do it now, just refresh once. Okay, now find the trace, click on that, what happening? Not interacting. Oh, good. Why it will give? No, it will not give now. First, what we will do it, guys? First, what we will do it now? Come here, right?
We need to start this
Until no, everything is fine now. Okay, so what? First, we will
Okay.
make. First, what we will do it now? First, we will make the request, right? Whom we will make
Yes,
the
sir.
request? First, whom we will make the request? First,
So,
microservices only,
microservice
right?
one.
First
Yeah.
microservice internally will make the
Yes, sir.
request him. This microservices will make the request to him, right?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. But some problem we are doing, na? But we are doing some problem in
Yes, sir.
application. You know, we are not taking them like
We have to change
HTTP.
the code.
Huh?
We have to change the code for the request. Huh?
No. What we are doing the mistake, I will tell. We are doing the mistake about that. What we are not taking the HTTP methodology, which kind of request we are making on the our method, right? Get, put, and all those things we are
Get
not.
mapping. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so those things we are not applied on the top of method. So how our controller will execute? So now let's
Yeah,
open.
then we will give
Yeah,
the request also.
yeah. So now open the first request, right? So here what we
Yes,
will do
sir.
it now, at the rate get
Get
mapping I'm taking, right? Get mapping. So here what I'm
Yes,
doing
sir.
now, slash
URL.
so a I'm taking, right? Slash so a I'm taking.
Okay.
Now second also I'm taking. Here what is that? At the rate get mapping. Inside that what I'm taking now, slash
Show B.
show b, right? Slash show b. Okay, third one, right? Third one on the top of this one, at the rate get mapping. Now here what we will do it now,
Show C.
show she, right? Now which one?
Yes, sir.
One controller it will execute, and a so b will call, right? So we will call, so we will means what? Second controller method, right? So we will. And here what is that? This controller will call so c means what? Third controller, this controller, right? Come on,
Yes,
please
sir.
respond it,
Yes, sir.
we are there in the last step only, right?
Yes, Ravi. Just we have to run the
Yes, Ravi.
Yeah, so I know that the people are like feeling bored. Actually, I think too much interactive session today, right?
No,
This one.
No, nothing boring, Ravi. Please carry on.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
this one very interesting.
Yeah, so next what we will do it now, guys, let's run again our application. Right now, right click, run a Spring Boot application. Application 2 is started. Right now, run. First, observe the console. Any issue is there? No.
No issue.
App 2 is running now. Now app
Yes,
3,
sir.
let's run our app third. Now let's run our third app, right? Third app is running. After then what? Let's run our first application. Now first application is started. Okay, good. Now next what we will
Come
do
to
it
the
now.
browser.
Come to browser, refresh once this one. Now here what we will do it now, http colon / what is
localhost
80
8081
8081 /
show a.
right? Now hit. See, we are getting the first, what is that? From the service 1, from the service 2, from the service 3. All three service are executed na. Come on.
Yes, Ravi.
Now
Yes.
come here,
This one
right?
execute.
Because of
Now
REST template.
trace. Okay, now trace it, right? What is that? My application 1, right? My application 2, my application 3, right? Come on. Less
Yes,
than a
Ravi.
minute. How much? Less than a minute means what? It's taking the less than minutes, right? So now what we will do it now, click on the snaps, right? Click on the snaps. Just see this, observe this one, right? So if you want, right, what is that? This is how much first microservices is taking how much time to execute it now with the which method? 1.469 seconds, right?
1.469 nanosecond.
This much seconds. After then what is that? Request is came to what? Another microservices, right? Microservices 2, 1 into 10, this much is taking this one time. After then what? After executing this microservices, third microservices is executed. Third microservices taking this much time, right? Means total time distribution. After then it's a returning. Right, what is that? Same, this one is returning now, returning on now, returning like this, right? Come on. Means we are able to trace the what is that? We are able to trace the like how much this one is taking the time. Now if you want to take particular information about the, now click on that one, right? After clicking that, right, show method get one, my first application show method, how much time it's taken, this much time it's taking, right? After then what? Yeah, after then what is that? Date. What is the date? What is the date? This is the date. Server is started, right? When the server is started, application http methodology. What is the http methodology? Get, right? Which path we are using? So method path we are taking na. Controller name. What is the controller name? This is the controller name, right? Now so method, right? This is the client address that is not used for us now. Yeah, so same like if you want to trace the information about this one, right? This one, this is the information, right? This is the information. This means what? This means what? This is the execution time. After then returning the control also na, this one is taking the returning control time. It's taking execution time, entering time, existing time, between time. What is that? How much time is taking from the first request to end request? This is the between time of the one controller. What I said now, come here, anybody remember that what I'm saying now here at the time of explanation only, guys? So now here, what is that time gap between microservices start and finishing, right? Start and finishing. What is that? This is the starting time, this is the ending time, and between how much our microservices is taking the time to execute, right? Come on, people are getting my point. How we are tracing, how we are tracing now. If now if you want to new dashboard, right? On the new dashboard like this will happen, right? Like this the thing is coming. So like this we are observing and monitoring the things. In between, if any microservices is not up here, it will started to showing the error now, guys. Okay, error now. So like this we are tracing the things in the, if now it between 1 hour, right? If you want to 6 hour request, 6 hour request, if you want to trace, are 2 days before 7 days back, I customized last year back. You need to customize here. That's it. Like this only we are doing the things, guys. Okay.
Ravi, show this one with an exception. With an exception, any microservices.
Yeah. So what I'm doing now here, cloud application.
Change the port number.
No, third is there, right? Third is there. Third one I'm stopping now.
Yeah.
Third one I'm stopping now, right? After then what I'm doing now,
Okay.
again I'm refreshing this one.
Refresh.
So this is we are getting now refresh this one. Back to this one only. One minute.
No, home page. This is the earlier one.
Sorry. Total
Yeah,
is
this is
spent.
earlier.
Yeah, this one is earlier only showing na.
This is not updated.
Yeah, we are
Yeah.
at the earlier place.
Refresh it.
This panel is not refreshing.
This panel is not refreshing na.
Yes, Ravi. All three services are up.
Expand all only. Let's click on the collapse expand, right? It's expanded na. This one is not updating, right? Why?
Again, we have to start the server.
Yeah, again we need to
No.
restart. I think so. Yeah. Because it should show the fail, right? It should show the fail only. So like this only we are tracing now, guys. Okay, so just practice that one yourself only, right? Yourself only, it will work. Okay, it will work now. I'm totally becoming tired. Okay, so like this we are tracing that, and this is the this is the too much important to anyone. If anyone is putting the experiences and all those things, that is the mandatory concept now. So everyone is getting my point. How see this, how easy I made, right? How easy I made, and based on this architecture only I implemented. So anyone can understand easily na.
Correct, Ravi. True.
Yes.
Nothing extra I did, right? Whatever my explanation was there, based on my explanation, every practical is went, right?
Yes, Ravi.
Yeah, so that commitment is need, guys. Okay, commitment is need, and little bit hard work. Just today if you are doing the hard work, right, so you will eat lifelong, right? You will eat lifelong with the full freedom of the mind, right? So just 1 or 2 year only,
Yes,
do the, just 1 or 2 year do the hard work, except that rest of life will be what? Happier.
Sure, Ravi.
Money will follow you guys. Okay, just you guys are don't know, right? I'm getting so many opportunity, just I'm not like what holding those opportunity. If I'm holding those opportunity, even no need to do what job also, right? Even I don't need to do job also, but still I can earn near about 1 lakh to 2 lakh money, right? So because of RK technology I got so much opportunity, right? But you know, the thing is I'm liking to live like what is that human life, right? I don't want luxurious, too much luxurious life. Okay, how much luxurious life I need, that much I made my life. Okay, that much I'm living also, as well as what financially also I became good, as well as every aspect I became good only, right? So I don't need any expectation from anyone, as well as what, like just what, if I'm delivering the subject, just utilize it, guys. This content is gold for any IT student.
Okay.
Yes, Ravi.
Yeah, so now let's stop the session, guys. In the next weekend we will start our Spring Boot microservices security concept. That is the new concept for everyone. That is the last concept of our microservices. After then our microservices will become over, but don't think only security also will take much time, right?
After that, you will start project batch, right?